Hello friends, welcome to Mechnotech YouTube channel. This is the second chapter, linear and angular measurement, and our topic is autocollimator, which is used for measure a very small angular difference. Again I am repeating, autocollimator is used for measure small angular difference. Let us see how. So it is very accurate as well as sensitive approach regarding small angular difference. So now let us see how it is work, right? So here this is a source of light, this is a collimating lens, and this is the ray of this light source, and this is reflecting mirror. So from the source of light, rays impinge, or we can say incident on collimating lens, and then it's impinge on the reflecting mirror. So as per the reflecting mirror, the rays are reflect back, and again it is impinge on the collimating lens and come back to its original point, like source of light, right? So this is a very initial position at which reflecting mirror is exactly perpendicular to the parallel beam of light. So you can see here this is perpendicular 90 degree. Okay, now if reflecting mirror have some angle, like you can see here, the reflecting mirror have some angle theta, so I have to measure this angle, right? So what happened when the reflecting mirror tilt at particular some angle, the reflection of beam light, you can see here it is in the dotted line, okay, and it will collect over here a dash, okay. So there is a difference over here, a and a dash, it is called the x, right? So x is equal to 2 theta f, we can write how. So here a dash, it means a dash, here if you see this figure, a dash, right? And this angle is 2 theta, over here this angle is 2 theta. So a dash is the distance x, and we can write from this figure tan 2 theta is equal to a dash upon f, right? So f is the focal length from here to here, this is a distance of f, focal length. So x is equal to 2 theta into f. So if I know f and x, then I can easily find out the theta. So this is the basic, very basic principle of autocollimator, right? Now let us see use of autocollimator for angle measurement. So here one more figure given, the use of autocollimator for angle measurement. So here this is a lamp source, right, source of light, and this is target reticule, and the rays of this lamp pass over here to here. This is reflector, okay, and here it is called as a workpiece called wire, okay. If you see here, this is a wire, right? So this is very initial position when it is very perpendicular, so original image of cross wire, okay. So these rays are reflected back and get focused on the eyepiece of micrometer, okay. So these rays are get back and focus on the eyepiece of micrometer, okay. Here this is, you can see this is a micrometer, and if the reflector is at perfect 90 degree, so this is the 90 degree, perfect 90 degree, then the reflector image coincide with the original image. So this is the original image, and if it is perpendicular to 90 degree, okay, then it is coincide image of cross wire. You can see here this is a cross coincide image of cross wire, right? Now you can take this scale, you can measure this point, right? Now if this reflector is tilt over here, you can see from dotted line, you can see here dotted line, if this reflector tilt at some angle, then the reflection of these rays have some difference over here. It creates some difference. So meanwhile, your eyepiece and micrometer reading will be at some distance, right? This is a distance x. Okay, so before it is coincide image of the cross wire, and after reflection it is not straight, right? So here it has some deflection over here. Okay, so here you can see it is exactly coincide, and here it is not exactly coincide. So when the reflector is not straight, so this is a reflector, and if it is not straight, then the reading is like this. Okay, so by this way autocollimator work over here for the angle measurement. And last, the application of autocollimator. This is very important thing, application of autocollimator. So it is used to measure a straightness and flatness of the surface. Okay, so we can use it for the measure the straightness and flatness of particular surface. It is also used for measure a small linear dimensions. It is also used for checking the internal right angle. Okay, and it is comparative measurement using master angle. It is also used for the assessment of squareness and parallelism of the component. So if you compare some component parallel way or something, so it is also used for that. So there are many application of this autocollimator. So you have to write for the examination that application and the basic principle, and you have to explain something about this principle in your way, right? And you also have to draw this figure, and you also have to draw this figure too, right? And explain something about this figure, and also draw this 3 image, right? So this is about autocollimator for angular displacement, or we can say small linear displacement. So if you like this video, press like button, share this video to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.